What's up, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of Unboxed. Today, we're going to be checking out a live unboxing of 4 bricks of Art of Play mystery decks here, dude. We got 48 mystery decks we're going to be opening up today. I'm guessing 36 Bruce Lees, but I don't know about you, man. I'm hoping there's a good mix out there.
Why you gotta jinx me like that?
We'll see how it plays out. Honestly, there's a very good chance that we're going to have some great decks tonight. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. We're excited to check out what Art of Play has to offer this year. For anyone who's been seeing the social media side of things, there are some great decks that are dropping, some absolutely amazing, fun new decks, unreleased decks, legacy decks, old school decks, things we haven't seen in a couple years. I'm really excited to see some of the transitions they've made with some of them, like the Maker's deck. I haven't seen a ton of Bruce Lees, though, either, which I think is great. They have a new balance deck. This is going to be a fun year, man.
Dude, I saw one person open 3.
3 Bruce Lees?
Yeah, 3. They opened up 3 Bruce Lee decks.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's brutal.
No, it was a nice try, Steve, but no.
Yeah.
But that being said, we are so excited for everyone to tune in and guess with us what decks we're going to be opening up here. Steve has a ton of great decks there, and honestly, I have to say, this might actually be my second favorite year of wrapping they've done. I think 2 years ago they had the best wrapping. This is a fun one, though, this year.
I do like this one. This one's really fun. You can't, like, peek, which is really, really good in my book.
Yeah, considering last year's.
Totally, I mean, you could technically by pulling this out, but you're going to have to pull the whole thing out.
Dude, yeah, last year was similar. You could pull out the wrong side of it. It was easy to see inside. But this year, no peeking. We're going to be checking out 48 exciting Art of Play mystery decks. For anyone who hasn't checked out the mystery decks from Art of Play yet, they messaged today and said they were really close to being sold out. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure to swing over to artofplay.com, pick up some decks. You ready to jump into it, Steve?
I'm always ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so tonight we're going to be switching up the layout a little bit. Leor says, send all the Bruce Lee decks to C-Dub. We actually got someone who commented on the community post on YouTube this week saying, I'm actually new to collecting and I want a Bruce Lee deck. And they didn't get any Art of Play mystery decks. So if Steve ends up pulling one, we already got a buyer there. But if we get a second, it may end up into C-Dub's pocket there. We'll see. Steve, you ready to blow this thing up and let's do some unboxing?
I am ready.
All right.
Are you guys ready?
I am ready. I'm actually going to be keeping a tally, too, of all the Bruce Lee, if an octopus could palm, Hi, My Name Is, and Maker's decks we're pulling out here. If this is a Bruce Lee, I'm out of here. Oh, dude, is that a... Oh, very nice. A Blue Wheels.
Yep. DK
very nice. And is that a special seal on her? Is that the normal seal?
That's the normal seal, yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen a blue wheel before, only the yellows. But that's really a fun one, man. Yeah, I don't know why. I've only seen the greens, red, and the yellows. So
yeah, there's a blue. Yeah, I was hoping they put the rainbow ones in there.
That would have been really nice. Honestly, like a gilded rainbow would have been dope.
Bro.
Deck number 2 coming in here, and we got a what?
Come on.
Oh my god!
Come on, Out of Play.
We better hope and pray that we're getting them all out of the way right now. Here you go. This is the first Bruce Lee, and then everything else is a good pull. Let's see what we get here. If you get a brick of Blue Wheels, I'm out of here. All right.
Okay.
All right. Very nice. The Mindfulness deck. For anyone who hasn't seen this kind of reminds me a little bit of the Modern Times deck from the artwork point of view, but absolutely a beautiful deck there.
Oh, I forgot there's stickers in here. I've been throwing these on the floor, and I must have threw a sticker away.
It's all right. You'll find them later, I'm sure. They're all the same sticker, aren't they?
Huh? No, they're all different.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like they're all their like little characters, like the little walking telescope and.
Matt, I agree. The black wheels are definitely one of the favorites there. The yellow wheel I'm partial to just because it was the first one I got, but they have some great colorways in that. I actually like the green as well. All right, coming up on deck number 4. I got to get a little counter in the top corner here for everybody out there watching. So,
all right, ready?
Yeah, let's see it.
Eastern Forest.
Very nice. So this is a new release in 2021 for anyone who doesn't know from Art of Play. The Eastern Forest is a really fun deck, and I like the way they've been going with more of a nature theme in the past couple decks here as well.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fun for sure. All right, are we ready for another one?
Let's do it. Deck number 5. This is
Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Fulton Halloween.
Yeah, Fulton Halloween. The Day of the Dead.
Fulton Halloween.
Yeah. Well, it's not the purple one.
No. Let's do it.
All right.
Next.
Deck number 6. You know what? We
I
also
like how
need.
tight these are.
Yeah. Dude, they look good.
Another one.
All right, dude, you got some weird luck today, I gotta say. I don't know what you're managing to pull off here, Steve, but kudos to you on that one, I guess.
Kudos.
Got a little bit of lag here, and we're good.
Is there lag?
There was a quick minute of lag there, but next pull, Kenneth says next pull is going to be the "Hi, my name is Mark." Are we talking? The Orange James Coffee.
Nice.
That was a fun one too, man. Honestly, if anyone didn't check out last week's top 3, we took a look at the we took a look at the "Hi, my name is Mark." We took a look at the Podoo and the Orange James Coffee. All 3 beautiful decks. Definitely check them out. Make sure to go comment on that video too for your chance to win a Deckin Around mystery deck next week. And coming in here, we have a Cabinetarium. So
Gilded.
this gilded Cabinetarium.
Yeah, that's the only one that they put in there. It has that nice gold seal.
Very nice, man. Dude, this was like a big find last year too. People were scrambling to get their hands on the regular Cabinetarium. So I'm sure that the gilded one is going to have a nice one too. What's the gilding on it? Do we know? Is it gold? Is it gold? Very nice. Very nice. All right. And for another deck coming in here, what do we got?
Another James Coffee Orange.
Nice, man. Dude, you got to get yourself the black one so you have both of them.
I don't think the black one was in here, was it?
I don't know. I didn't take a look at what all everyone's seen so far. I wanted to be as surprised as possible.
I don't think the black one was in here. Dude, I
You
like
are
how, like,
super
solid
choppy,
these are.
Steve.
These are like solid on here. I like it.
Your video keeps freezing up a lot, by the way, Steve.
Does it?
Yeah.
Weird.
If you have the cam on, turn it off for sure if you can.
Okay, hold on.
Bear with us, everybody. Technical difficulties here for a quick minute while we get this all worked out.
Oh, I can't do it yet because it won't let me.
Okay.
Because it's not recognizing my card. So
nice. All right. And next up, we have a Thunderbird room. Dude, you are pulling a lot of Brad Fulton decks here tonight.
Craziness.
Yeah, we getting a lot of comments. Frozen Steve, Super Chop.
Okay, hold on. Stand by. Talk to them. Let me drop
everybody. For anyone out there who's pulled some decks from these mystery decks, what has been your favorite so far? Honestly, I think there's been a lot of great decks coming out. Somehow I'm full screen here and Steve is out and about, so he'll be back in a minute. But I got to say, there have been some really great decks that people have been pulling. I know for me personally, I'm really excited to see either, let's see here, a Gilded Makers, one of the Reserve Makers. Both of those are great looking decks, and I always love the box set. But there you go, Leor, 100%. They're trying to get rid of the Fulton decks. They definitely are. I actually feel like Thunderbird Room didn't drop that long ago for it to already be in the mystery packs. So it's really interesting to see. Ivan and Overlook would be great. I'm actually surprised they never offered those yet as a standalone purchase because that really was a fun deck. So hopefully, we'll see more of the Overlook becoming available everywhere else, especially because it's going on, a little over a year at this point now. But there are some great, the Cybernetic. Matt, you're killing me here. I completely forgot that the Cybernetic was even released. We got Steve back and already frozen.
I'm frozen?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Is anyone on your internet at home?
No. Let me see. Huh. How about now?
It's still choppy and really grainy all of a sudden. Okay, we'll make the best do we can here, but I don't know what's going on.
Stand by.
Dude, yeah, kill that too. Just go direct from camera. There we go. Back to me again, everybody. So while we're sitting here, we will get Steve and his camera working. I don't even know if Leslie's home, so she may not be the culprit here. Let's not blame her, but you never know. But, dude, again, Dakota, great call there. The Gilded Smoke deck from last year. That's actually a really fun one. I didn't see a ton of those, and I don't even know if they ended up getting pulled again. Steve is going to restart his router real quick. Hopefully that resolves any lingering internet issues he may have. But I got to say, I'm really excited to see what everyone kind of pulls for their mystery decks. I think this year, too, there were a lot of people who got them really quick. We didn't see a lot of teasers, which was really interesting because last year, there were a ton of teasers ahead of time. We saw Chris Ramsey dropping mystery decks. We saw a whole bunch of people online dropping mystery deck videos before they were even really released to build up that hype. But this year, they went straight in. So, be interesting to see. What's up, Johnny? Dude, everyone's coming out tonight for these mystery deck pulls. I got to say, they are fun. John, I don't know if they're really rare. I'm wondering if they just didn't have enough on hand to throw into the mystery decks yet. I think one of the cool things about those self-branded decks, they have to appear at some point for purchase. So we'll have to see how everyone lands those. I've also only seen 2 of the colors pulled so far, which is really interesting. But at the end of the day, while they may be rare now, I think we've seen it all in the past too. Things do pop up. Those self-branded ones, if they don't release those themselves, I'd be surprised, and they'll probably be a $15 deck. So if you're going for the self-branded ones in the mystery deck, it looks like you might have a better chance at some of the other ones, like the dinosaur I've been seeing a lot of. I actually haven't seen a lot of the balance ones except for the new balance, the not the shoes, the black colorway balance deck. And then there's been a lot of things going on with these decks that they've been popping up here. I really like the Eastern Forest Steve pulled. Some big amount of Fultons in there as well, which is really interesting. So, and I'm sure Steve should be back on shortly for more polls. I think we only got through 8 before he had some choppiness here. So let's hope that we get some good views in there and can really see what Steve got, because he's got some amazing decks. I have a feeling in there. I heard for giveaways and special only for the AOP decks. That's actually really interesting, Kenneth. I am surprised by that. I figured that would be something they do in the play capsule or in their showroom, just for when people come. Maybe you can only get them in person and they limit purchases, something along those lines. But giveaway and special only would be pretty impressive there, especially because I'm assuming that they probably printed at least 2,500 of each colorway. So, Matt, couldn't agree more on this. I actually think Tempo should be in the running for deck of the year, no matter what else comes out. That was probably one of the best decks that Art of Play put out this year. And I have to say, Art of Play has put out a ton of decks this year that stood out to me. You know, the jazz styling to it, the artwork, the vibe, everything was very like New Orleans. I could see why you would like it, because it's kind of like Louisiana-esque. All right. See what we got here. Do we? Any luck? Let's see. Frozen already. Steve, can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
All right, you're still frozen, but yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on over there, but your internet looks like you're running on a 56K modem.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but is the external running, by the way?
I'm just running straight through Camlink.
That is super weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, man, but hopefully we get it resolved. And
can you see?
Kind of. It's blurry and very choppy.
Really?
Yeah. It's Kayla. Thank you for that. While everyone is out there, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. For anyone who doesn't know, we have an amazing 24-hour episode coming up this weekend, sitting down with Jackson Robinson, who's going to be co-hosting the entire 24 hours with us, designing a really awesome deck. There's going to be maybe some limited little touches to it as well. And in addition to that, Justin S says he's not frozen, just very, very still. But that being said, in addition to it, we're going to have some amazing guests, some amazing bits. For anyone who saw the stories about the design showcase, we're actually going to be dropping some back designs from our amazingly talented designers starting tomorrow to tease out for the show on Saturday. We're also going to be starting to tease out some of their tuck box designs as well. And I got to say, I was blown away by the decks. We're going to put up a little bit of a question after those two to see if people can guess what the theme of the deck is this year based solely on the back design. Yeah, hopefully Steve is going to figure out his internet by the 24-hour live.
Oh, I definitely will. That's for damn sure.
You're plugged in? You're not on Wi-Fi?
No.
Dude, you're like immovable.
Really? Let me put it on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, give it a shot, because at this point it was working fine in the back, which was weird.
How was it now?
It's probably transitioning over, so it may take you a second. We can see you moving. It's just blurry. You froze there too.
Really?
Matt, I get it. I don't know if I can like this video either, but you know what? Sometimes we got to do things we don't like to do.
Dude, that's so weird.
Like the video, Matt. Like the video.
Come on, Matt.
Do it for us, Matt. Come on.
I have one more. You can talk for another 2 minutes. I can just restart my modem.
All right, go for it. Go for it. Oh, was that just restart the modem, see what you can do there.
I'll be right back.
We'll see what we can do. You know what? Honestly, Steve always has his internet issues. Usually we try and restart the router a little bit before this, but he's been doing so good with it lately. So that being said, we got to see how it plays out. I'm excited for these decks. I'm really excited for them. But like I said, if you haven't already,
Go like the video.
and Matt, I hope you appreciate that Steve will always have issues here. It's funny because if anyone noticed too on the Kickstarter video this week, we ended up having some audio issues related to the way it subscribes or the way it recorded. So not everything's synced up, but we're working out all these kinks. Decking Around is a perpetual growth opportunity here for us to figure out all of these little fun quirks here and hopefully not have the same one happen twice. But this year, I think, Lior, we are up to, let's see, we have 2 blue wheels. We have the forest cabinetarium. I think we're up to 7. I think we're up to 7 at this point. So it's Ivan. I can't stand the suspense either. I don't even know what the decks are. I wish I had them in my hand so I could pull them out and show everybody while Steve's figuring his stuff out. But we've definitely gotten a lot of doubles so far. Hopefully, we're getting all the doubles out of the way. Dakota 100%. Steve is still on a 56K dial-up modem. It is terrible. I wish I had the sound effect for it. Matt, thank you for the like, buddy. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see what else we get here. I mean, again, already a gilded cabinetarium. I have not seen a ton of them. I personally didn't even know they had them in the mix, which I think is great. But hopefully we see some fun decks coming out of it today. Matt, we appreciate you stopping in, man. Swing by later. Check out the replay. For everyone else out there who did get some mystery decks, what are some of your favorite aspects of mystery decks? Do you like the suspense? How do you feel when you get a deck you don't like? Do you still play with it? Do you kick it off as a gift to someone else? Do you give it away? Do you roll the dice with it? Do you just use it until it goes away? Lior, couldn't agree more, man. The Gilded Cabinetarium is really sweet. Thank you, Matt. Enjoy your evening. We appreciate you stopping in, man. I hope you snuck a like in there before you leave. We do appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta say, there are some really great decks out there. There's really a lot of fun stuff that Art of Play's been doing the past year. But I gotta say, deck I don't like, I ship to C-Dub. That's the way to get rid of him. He'll play with everything. He'll fan it. He'll kick it up. It's a good time there. But I got to say, I was really impressed with a lot of the deck designers this year. Not only Art of Play, but also Penguin Magic killed it this year with the amount of decks they brought to the table. Art of Play did a great amount of decks recently. We got, so many. Joker and the Thief did some really fun recolors and new decks this year. I'm really glad to see those Dystopia. I don't know if anyone got their hands yet on the Gilded Dystopia, but that is absolutely one of my favorite decks out there. So to see that coming out in a new version, amazing. Very nice, Ivan. It's a good way to do it. Honestly, I think for any of the collectors out there who don't like to open their decks, getting a duplicate isn't necessarily a bad thing because now you have one to open and one to keep, saved, especially if you get a couple duplicates of the Gilded or something along those lines. I think it really depends on what you're getting. Some of the ones that I think people probably are less thrilled to get these days are the Balance decks and still the Bruce Lee. But again, today I heard from someone who said they want a Bruce Lee deck. I never thought I'd hear that in my life. So that was exciting. I couldn't agree more, Lior. I've been pushing James to do a navy and like tan or a navy and like light yellowish kind of recolor on the Wayfarers. I would absolutely love to see that one. Donald, good to know, man. If I don't care for it, I usually keep it in the original packaging and surprise myself when I find it next year or the year after. That's a great way to go about it. Perpetual mystery decks for yourselves. That way you never miss out on the fun. And you get a little bit of that, sadness as well. You realize you still don't like the deck, or maybe in a couple years you do like it. Let's see what we got here. Is it looking promising? No. Damn, Steve.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, I swear. I don't know what's going on here. We were working fine in the background. You are 100% choppy, bro.
Weird. I don't understand.
I don't know what's going on your end either, man. Your internet, no one else on the internet?
No. Let me look at
Weird,
my
man.
activity.
Dude, yeah. Heck, do a speed test real quick. See what's up because you are blocky. It's looking like we're looking at 8-bit Steve here, and that is not what we're trying to get to tonight. We're trying to get to... So Kenneth, he actually just reset his whole router. He unplugged it and plugged it back in. So hopefully we get this resolved. We apologize, everyone, for the technical difficulties here. Let's switch back to the normal view while Steve's figuring his stuff out. But, damn, Steve. Killing us here.
Huh?
Killing us here.
Okay, let me check this out.
I feel like we need to get some like club music in here while this is going on.
I know, right?
Oh my god. But dude, we have some really fun decks in the mix here. I know that Steve is going to pull some real winners now that he pulled, a couple of the ones we didn't expect. Is that bootleg internet. Rich coming through with the zinger. Rich, we missed you, buddy. Always appreciate the zings on Steve there.
Nice.
Steve, yeah, what's using your internet, man? You're killing it here.
Dude, I have no idea.
We literally spent 20 minutes in the background joking around and there were no internet issues. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on now.
I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Oh man, this is just a whole big tease. I'm just gonna keep dropping Steve in and out of the whole thing all night, but I'm just kidding. We are gonna open decks as long as he gets this fixed. I promise. At all descriptive audio until we get the video. Devin, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Maybe what we'll do is we'll have Steve describe the deck, but not tell us what it is in the sense of color and shapes, and we can all guess what the deck is. That would be an interesting one for sure. I think we'd have a tough time with it, especially when he pulls two blue wheels back to back, or the Thunderbird room. I think it is the Fulton. Yeah, I mean, there's so many great decks out there too. I think the one cool thing I was actually surprised by this year is some of the colorways that people went with for decks. Please sing a song, Jason. You do not want me to sing a song. I promise you that, man. It would be brutal. When you guys did this, Steve had the same issue. He really did, Johnny. I don't know what it is, man. Anytime we do an unboxing, Steve's internet is trash. Absolute trash. And the tough part is we can't do much about it, at least on his end, just because it's how it goes. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can find an auto tune here so that if I sing a song, I don't, blow out your eardrums. And so, Leor, good question here. How did you go about scheduling everyone for the 24-hour live worldwide? I will say Steve absolutely is the mastermind behind scheduling the 24-hour. It's a big effort, but he reaches out to a ton of people. He kind of gives windows on when we have availability based on it. So really it's a first come, first serve thing. If we have our first guest jumps on and they're like, yeah, let's do this. We tell them, hey, the whole day's open, and they pick their time. Everyone is based around that. One of the great things we do love about the 24-hour live, like you said, Leora, with people all over the world, it allows us to actually get guests on who we normally couldn't because of time zone differences. So last year, you may all remember we had Caroline Raven on, and we had tried to get her on the main show in the past a multitude of times, but because of the time zone differences between here and Sweden, it was tough with her. So we had her on the 24-hour episode, and I think it was like 11 a.m. in the morning for her, which was perfect. It was 5 a.m. our time. So we were able to kind of accommodate that. That's one of the things we really love about the 24. Let's see here. Kayla, what is the best deck to have? So I think that's a great question, but I think the answer is going to be whatever your favorite deck is. If you're looking at it from a collectability point of view, there are a ton of great decks out there with a ton of value. One of the biggest one we've seen recently is actually the collector set that Cardamundi released when the merger with USPCC finished. That deck set has gone for anywhere up to like, I think $3,000, which is crazy for two decks. But with that in mind, I think the best deck is the one you like the most. For me, one of my favorite decks, and I pulled this up the other day, is the Draconian Wildfire, which is a green, look at that, a green full bleed dragon-oriented deck with scales on the back. It's absolutely gorgeous. One of the great decks this year. I think there's so many great decks. It's probably like the 52+ Joker Club deck. It really depends if you're looking for something cardistry related, magic related, or just collecting related. I went a little nuts and got 20. Bill, nice. You should go nuts. It's art to play. You treat yourself one time a year for some mystery decks and you see what you get. I was totally worth it, though. Yellow, hi, my name is Mark, and an If an Octopus Could Palm. No Overlook, which is one I bought so many for. No complaints, though. Honestly, the Overlook is a dope deck. I'm not going to lie. I'm personally a little bit of a bigger fan of the Penguin Magic version, the Room 237. I like it a little bit better. We have seen the Hummingbird. Ivan, we actually did a top 3 a couple weeks back with the Hummingbird, and I think it was a shiny edition. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. You don't even know the Draconian, Leor. I have to say, man, the Draconian is a dope deck. It's a really fun one. It's an old Legends deck, and it honestly fans phenomenal. Steve, you are still frozen, my man.
Still frozen?
Yep. So this, Leor, is the Draconian right there. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Great spiral pattern to it. Honestly, it's almost a tough deck to find. I actually bought this one opened. This was a repurchase through Steve that originally came from Courier Stew. So I bought this one specially knowing that Stew's nose had touched and sniffed this deck.
Am I still frozen?
Yeah, dude, you're choppy as hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jay says maybe try using a hotspot on your phone.
I can use a while. Let's see.
Yeah, Rich, we already tried going through the reboot the machine and the reset the router aspect. This is seeming like a systemic issue that Steve is having here, which may not be good. Kayla, I'm not familiar with the Salute deck. I'm gonna have to check this thing out. Salute playing cards. Let's see. Oh wow, this is actually a fun looking deck. I have never seen this one before. I like the color on it, especially the tuck's really cool looking. Fun deck.
Which one?
Where are these? Salute? I'm curious who printed them and everything too. Made in China. Interesting. I wonder how do they fan, Kayla? Switch off the dial-up. So 90s. It passed Stu's test. It did, Leor, and that's one of the why this makes it a very special deck for me as well. Is it is pre-sniffed, pre-opened, pre-fanned, and it probably went through a giant fan, which is great because I can't do a giant fan, so it deserves it for sure. Also, Justin, absolutely love the Seekers, dude. Great, great deck. Art of Play puts out some bangers. No question about it. Lee says, when in doubt, reboot. Steve, I feel like you just came off a reboot after the reinstall, right?
I literally rebooted twice, and
Eh.
it's still locking up.
Yeah, dude, you're legit frozen.
Really?
Yes. Rich says, what do you have in the background? Something's using up your internet. Do you have any tabs or anything open, dude? This is atrocious.
No, I mean, we've never had this problem, so it's nothing. I'm not doing anything different than I normally do.
All right. Well, your internet is fucked tonight.
Which was weird because it literally was working perfectly fine.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. Steve, you're killing us here.
Hold on.
Fix it, Steve.
I'm trying.
It's all on your shoulders, Steve.
Nice.
Oh my god. 44p. Yeah, I do not know what's going on with Steve's internet here, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you have hotspot on your phone, dude, try switching to it.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, yeah, Lee says try calling with your phone. Dude, see if your phone works with StreamYard better. Got to do something because we're far in. All right, so let's hope this resolves it. If Steve has to do it from his phone and he doesn't have all the fancy camera stuff, that's better than anything. Brett, I am sorry to hear that you are disappointed. We are disappointed too. We're trying to open these Art of Play decks as soon as possible, but Steve basically killed the internet. So, and not in the good way. But we will get this rolling very soon. Let's see, 54 motives from Norway. Dude, I always love the fact, this is one of my favorite parts of the playing card community. There are so many video or decks out there that we don't even know about because we're all so isolated in the world we're in. I think a lot of people do make the effort to try and reach other places and see what kind of decks they can find, but there really are so many great decks out there. Devin, we appreciate the dedication, man. If this runs 3 hours and we don't get all these things open, I'm gonna be annoyed for sure. So I am not stoned. My eyes do not open all the way. I wish. Steve, are you on your phone now? Dude, what is going on? Jacob, this is just my eyes naturally. I wish I could claim anything other than that.
Stand by.
All right. Lee, we are unwrapping 48 mystery decks. And Steve has already made it through 7. Maybe try disconnecting all other devices using Wi-Fi. We are definitely going to have to do that. I'm going to tell you right now, if Jackson and I have to carry the 24-hour, it's going to be a whole new level. Steve is just frozen and not looking chill. But Steve's internet is not all right, Brett Shin. That is why we are dying right now with this thing, but we are trying to get it resolved as soon as possible. So we do appreciate everyone hanging around while we get the technical difficulties worked out. Doing my best to entertain each and every one of you. Keep dropping questions in the chat, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. If there's anything you want to know about the 24-hour episode, about things with Kickstarter, I want to know too, how many people out there in the chat right now are thinking about designing their own deck or aren't sure what the first step is in that, because that's something we can touch on as well, as we always love talking about Kickstarter. Obviously, we do a lot of stuff with Kickstarter. So, yeah. How about it? Any Kickstarter questions? Any 24-hour live questions? Any Art of Play questions? What do we got here? I see a little more movement. And, dude, finally. Are you off your Wi-Fi and on, like, your data?
Yeah.
Holy God, man. Something about your internet just died.
Yeah, maybe we're having problems with the internet. Let me just put this here. How's that?
Perfect, perfect. And for anyone out there too who has not done it, go check out Gakando and pick up a hoodie, because Max has some dope hoodies, and I wish I was repping mine too, my nice mustard yellow one. But
All right, shall we? I'm sorry,
let's
everybody.
do it.
I apologize.
So Steve, one of the questions that came through was, how many decks have we done so far? So is this going to be the 8th deck?
This is the 11th.
Oh, damn. What else did we open? Let's do a quick recap. Recap.
We got the Gilded Cabinetarium.
Nice.
We have 2 James Coffee Orange.
I forgot the James Coffee. That's what it was.
Eastern Forest.
Eastern Forest. Nice.
We have the Mindfulness.
Nice. I forgot about the Mindfulness too.
We have the 2 DKNGs. And then the Halloweens. V4s.
Nice.
And then the Thunderbird Room.
I love it. I love it. All right. So coming in for the next deck here for number 12, we have
number 11.
Number 11, we have, I'm excited. It's the excitement, Steve. I can't count when I'm excited. We have
Another
Eastern Forest. All right. Steve's pulling bricks of the fun stuff today. That's what it's going to be.
Bro. All right, here's the next one. Number 12.
All right. Number 12 coming in. What do we got here, buddy? Ooh, that's like the cream kind of one, right?
It's gray.
It's gray. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Jay says boo. Jay, I'm going to assume the boo was for the Eastern Forest duplicate, because there was a little bit of lag there. But if it was for the AOP deck, dude, that's a fun one. Hopefully you get the whole colorway.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm very disappointed in this deck.
Are you really?
Yeah, and the only reason why is because that's like their namesake deck, right?
Yeah, it's pretty plain for that.
And it's super plain. I just wish it was a little more, fun. But
yeah.
All right, number 13.
Right. Number 13 coming in strong here. We have. Hi, my name is Mark Slate Gray. Finally, honestly,
let me turn this off. Maybe this will work better without this light. Is that better?
Oh yeah, a million times better. No more glare. That's beautiful.
Okay,
cool. For anyone who didn't see too, this actually was in last week's top 3 as well, along with that Orange James Coffee, and it was a gorgeous deck. It actually came in first, though it should have come in second. But either way, gorgeous deck.
Oh man.
Another Thunderbird Room. Great one there. So while Steve's in the midst of doing this too, I'm going to be still answering questions in the chat. So what software do you use to design decks when you don't have enough money to pay a designer? Awesome A13, that is a great question. There's actually a free software out there for graphic design. Oh, a tempo deck. Love it. This is honestly one of the best decks I've seen in 2021. I absolutely love it.
I like that deck too.
And so awesome to finish up on that. Sorry about that. There's a great free image editing software out there called GIMP, which I think is a great one for anyone who wants to get into designing and doesn't have the money to buy something like Photoshop or Illustrator. Check out GIMP. It's a great free alternative to start. Nice, a red wheel right there. Dude, we are getting the whole wheel set.
Jesus.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, so Awesome. Check out GIMP. It is a great free alternative to a lot of the things out there like Photoshop. It allows you to get your feet under you for the designing aspect. Kayla, definitely worth checking out the theme and the designer. And if you have any other questions for us, definitely hit us up at deckinaround on Instagram. We're always around to answer questions on Kickstarter things and help out where we can.
There we go.
Johnny says, Steve, what are you going to do with all of these decks?
They're all going on the site.
I don't know if I Leor, I did not. Ooh, what is this?
This is the lucky strike. Lucky draw.
Oh, lucky draw. Very nice. Very nice. Dude, I'm out of the loop on the ones that are in the mix this year. Leor, we do not actually have any tempos that are mixed up in the mystery decks for no good reason there. But maybe we'll see if we can pick some up. So
maybe.
Let's see. So yeah, Johnny, they're going to be going up for sale unless Steve pulls one that he really, really likes, what is this?
Podu.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful turquoise Podu. You keep
I
pulling them
love
out backwards. I'm like, I don't know what these things are from the back of them.
I know.
Oh
That
my
deck
God.
is so dope.
Dude, hopefully we're not getting any more than 2 of the same decks anywhere here. What do we got? Another Hi, my name is Mark Slate. Very nice. Very nicely done.
Yep. We got 2 of those bad boys.
I'm keeping a tally here, too, of, like I said, Bruce Lee, If an Octopus Could Palm, Hi, my name is Mark, the Makers, and the Dinos. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Dino yet. All right, very nice. This is actually one of my favorite Art of Play decks. If anyone out there has not picked the Modern Times deck up yet, this is a phenomenal collector's deck. Beautiful artwork on it. Really fun.
This deck is by far the best handling deck out of Play in the past year and a half, 2 years.
Whatever they did when they were printing it, it really feels great.
It's luck. I mean, it's amazing, that deck.
Yeah. All right. What do we got here? Come on, something good. Ooh, another Art of Play. Is that the pink?
The pink one.
Nice. I like the texturing on the tuck. It almost looks like kind of a corduroy.
Yeah, kind of.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right.
So we got the pink and the
Pink and the gray.
I guess slate as well.
Dude, if we don't get a single Bruce Lee, is that a win or a loss?
That's a 100% win. I'm telling you right now.
All right, let's see what we got here. Is that a blue wheel again?
Yes.
Oh, man. All right, so hopefully no more than 3 of any specific deck.
Bro.
Oh, my God. There's going to be a sale on blue wheels on Wounded Corner this weekend. Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. Let's see. What do we got here for deck number 20-something?
This is deck number 22.
22, we got
23.
23, we've got ooh, a pink standards. So actually, for anyone out there who hasn't picked up any of the standards deck, this is actually one of my favorites. This and the blue are probably the most anticipated. Well, the blue the most anticipated, but some of the best out there too. The entire standard set is awesome. Art of Play actually just released some dead stock of their standards box as well. Not exactly inexpensive, but if you're really looking to get that whole set there, it's worth it. What do we got here? Oh my God, man.
So
What
you guys, but come on, you guys got to figure out your sorting techniques there.
Chris, he got 48 decks. So far, it looks like 4 of them are blue wheels. So what are we going to say? If we hit a half brick of blue wheels, we're giving one away? If this is a blue wheel, we're just killing it. Oh, thank God, the blue standard. So like I was saying, this was another great one. For anyone who doesn't know too, this was designed by Kevin Cantrell. Kevin is a phenomenal brand designer. He's not just an illustrator or a designer of cards, but he's actually a brand guru. We had a great live with him last year, right around this time. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check out the live with Kevin Cantrell. Make sure to check out Cantrell Studios on is Tempo again? Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Make sure to check out Kevin Cantrell Studios on Instagram as well to follow what he does. He really does some amazing work. Oh, Ken, if the box set's already sold out, I'm not surprised by that, dude. People have been hunting for that for years.
Dude, it was double the price. Crazy.
I know, which is crazy. Something,
bro.
Dude, the amount, you know what though? So I'll be honest here. We all know that the Art of Play mystery deck giveaway is a way to get rid of dead stock a lot of times. And it seems like your camera hates the wheel decks, the DK.
My camera hates freaking DKNGs.
Yeah, dude, I gotta say, it's did you know all the stickers included with decks are on the are on the AOP branded deck itself. That's really cool. So I'm guessing maybe
Yeah.
all the court cards. That's really fun.
No, they're on the
I know, Jay.
number cards
Total
too, I think.
total half brick of DKNGs. If we get a half brick of any one color, ooh, look at that. Very nice. The gold Hi, My Name is Mark deck, which as of right now is only available through the mystery decks, correct?
They were available on the Hi, My Name is Mark website, but they're no longer available.
All right, interesting.
That was kind of like a unknown thing. Another
right,
lucky draw.
Another lucky draw.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we call? What's like? You know what? What's the WoW deck for us this time around? What's the deck that's just gonna knock our socks off, Steve? Is it the Black Balance deck?
You know what? I'm really looking forward to that. What was that crazy deck? The
dinosaur deck?
Huh?
The dinosaur deck?
No, it had the foil on it. It's like the funky one.
Oh, I wish I could remember what it's called now too. Someone just mentioned cybernetic.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one I want.
All right. Let's see what we can get here. Another Thunderbird room. We're up to 3 on that's what is that? 6 Fultons? 5 Fultons?
Are we past 10 minutes yet? For fuck's sake.
Yeah. We're 40 minutes in. It took us 10 minutes to get your internet working.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my god. What do we got here? What do we got here? Come on, something good.
Bro, I have a brick of Fultons and I mean a brick of Fultons in DKNG.
It'll be okay, Steve. We still love you, buddy.
How many decks we got left? That's the question at hand.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 17th right here.
All right. All right, another Podu. Damn, Jay, I gotta say, man, there are a ton of dupes, and the weird thing about it, we have only gotten one of the new decks for this year, like outside of like no dinosaurs, no Bruce Lee, another Podu. Dude. This is crazy. I gotta say, man. I gotta say, Lior says the Thunderbirds are on sale as well. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if I can put them on my side. Oh, dude! Fucking Bruce Lee. I can't believe that deck's still in there.
Dude, this is
the nerve of them to put that in there.
Another lucky draw. Honestly, this is worse. Jay says this is worse than what I pulled from 36 already. John Heck Jr. This hurts to watch with all the duplicates. John, you know what? Last year we hit a great year with pulls. Life came back and said, "You're done." Bruce Lee.
Bro.
Oh my god.
The last 12. Here we go.
Tatum, I gotta say, if this isn't the last year of Bruce Lee decks, I have a sneaking suspicion they're still printing them and sneaking them in just for fun. At least there's 2 good Hi, My Name is Mark decks, the gold ones. Like, that's something, man. Jeez.
Ay.
Steve, we should have... Tigger says, we should have played a game. Guess which deck came up the most and the winner gets that deck. Another Modern Times. So, and again, this is an older deck, which is interesting to see. So for anyone who doesn't know, they basically throw in all their available stock other than like legit private reserve stuff. I'm surprised though how few of like the available decks we're seeing. Again, like the dinos, like some of the makers we've seen, some of this stuff. Come on. Another Gilded
Cabinetarium.
That's 2 solid pulls. That's 2 solid pulls. Yeah. That's something to be happy about.
Oh, this one ripped off easy. Jeez.
Is that 4 James Coffee?
Yeah.
Man, they literally just grabbed your brick from whatever was the closest.
Yeah, I mean, their sorting is off for sure.
Yeah.
Like, super off.
Tatum had a good point here. I gotta say, at least the DK and G decks are nice. Still bad luck, but better than all the Bruce Lees. Right. Oh my god, man. Just call up James Coffee and be like, hey, I want to return 5 decks. Oh my god. And yeah, I definitely agree, Jeremy. It seems like the earlier shipments were definitely better than the laters.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
look at that. We got an Overlook. That's a fun one, and that's a high demand deck there. For anyone who hasn't gotten their hands on this one, definitely keep an eye out for that one dropping on
That's a good one.
woundedcorner.com.
It's funny because when we took this picture, right?
Yeah.
They were all mixed up.
All right.
But it's funny because the last few decks have been like
Bangers.
better decks.
What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice. If an octopus could palm. The V2,
V2?
obviously.
Dude, the V1's going for like $400.
That's crazy, man. Listen, it's a
Lord.
fun deck for sure, but like that's crazy. I think my favorite part of the whole If an Octopus Could Palm series actually isn't even part of the original series. Another gold. Hi, my name is Mark. Was this the last deck?
No, I have 4 more.
All right, nice. But so,
dude, this last, like, literally the last 12 has been like.
That must have been the first brick you ordered.
So, dude, I got 2 bricks. So I had a friend grab me 2 bricks from the actual play capsule. And then I had 2 bricks from from actual out of play.
Do you remember which were which?
Well, no, because they were all, once I took the picture, they were all put together.
Next year we'll have to plot it out a little bit better and see.
Oh, the Lepidopterist.
Very nice. That's the hollowish one?
No, this is just the different tuck box, I believe.
Yeah, but it's the hollow tuck box.
The patina edition.
Yeah, patina edition. There you go. I actually like that one. That was a fun one.
On it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't really tell.
The back design showed it off better, or the back of the tuck showed it off better with the designs there. But that's another great series. They've done a lot. I think this came out just this year, right? The original ones?
No, the original one? Oh, I don't even know anymore.
It was either late last year or early this year, but they've put out like 5 of them now. A pink standard. All right. Nice. Very nice.
That's the 3rd standard. 2nd pink standard.
How many decks we got left, Steve?
2.
2? All right, before we open this one, if you have not gone and liked this video yet, go like that video. For every like, you're giving Steve a little bit of a better chance to get a cybernetic deck. Let's see how it goes.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, fingers crossed that one of these 2 is a fun deck, something really exciting. Not enough
half
people like the video.
I got 7 DKNGs. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. That's crazy.
Okay.
7? All right, last deck. What do we got? What do we got? Something big. Something big. What do we got?
Nope.
Oh, man. That is terrible. That is terrible.
Very, very bad. Very bad.
Lee, you know what, though? Lee says I'm calling another Fulton. At least it wasn't another Fulton. $12 a deck, nope. That's the thing, though, too. So that's the tough part on it, I have to say. If you go into... I'm actually surprised there were no balance, no odd bods. Like, dude, there were so many other, like, decks that get thrown into the mix.
I got all these.
That's crazy. But if you'd gotten half of those and gotten an odd bods and some of the other fun stuff, like, it wouldn't have been as bad.
No, I mean, here's the thing. It's like, let's be honest, right? So, out of... And, you know, yeah, it's cool that this is cool, right? But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. I got 18 decks that are literally just James Coffey, DKNG, and Fulton.
Yeah.
Almost 2
and all released. I mean, well, the DKNGs are all old, but a lot of those are this year too. Nothing crazy this year. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh my god. Well, you know what, Steve?
Crazy.
It could have been worse.
Like, yeah.
You could have gotten nothing but Bruce Lee and balanced decks.
I got 3 of these.
Which I actually like the styling of that. I'm actually surprised we didn't see any of the Ames deck either.
Yeah, I got 4 of these.
Jeez.
I got 2 tempos.
Lee, you may be the only one I've seen with the black balance deck yet.
No, I've seen a couple people pull that.
Okay. Which that's a fun one, but
1 mindfulness and 2 of the out of play. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't too psyched, but you know, got 3 Podeus, which are cool.
They could have definitely done a little better there.
Yeah, I mean, out of 48 decks, these are the, you know, I mean, obviously these 2 as well. The gilded.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Lepidopterist. Crazy. I can't believe I got 7 DKNG. Oh, and my Bruce Lee.
I'm really bummed, I gotta say, that you didn't get any dinosaur, and you want to know why?
Oh, dude, when I threw it on the floor, it dinged it. Oh, now it's a dinged Bruce Lee deck.
Well, that makes it more rare, because Bruce Lee was untouchable normally, so. Oh my gosh. Well, listen, I gotta say, this was a very interesting one. I don't even know how to I can't even console Steve on this one, because the funny thing about it, and here's I think the one thing I'll say, for everyone out there who goes and gets mystery decks, you pull them and you collect them, and hopefully you don't pull like Steve did. But it makes it even tougher on a store, because Steve's got to be able to turn those things around, and no one's buying DKNG decks.
So that's what I get. That's what I get for buying mystery decks.
Oh my god. Art of Play knows how to do it. I gotta say though, this year, I was surprised. I was surprised at the polls, and I think across the board we've seen a lot of people pulling some rough ones. 48 decks, there should have been a lot more variety.
Yeah, you know what I think they should do, and I mean, of course they have, I mean, only so much room, but they should definitely put them in bins of, like, after the, like, while they wrap them, put them in bins, then just mix the bins up, and then if someone orders a brick, walk down the line and just give them decks, or like randomly, you know what I mean? Because the fact that I got literally 7 of the same out of 48 is pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, especially because, if they're just keeping the bins there and they're just grabbing a handful, like, up 3 of this one, 2 of that one, like, that's not very helpful if they don't hit all the bins. And maybe, maybe they mix it up. Maybe they not only mix it up into different bins, but each bin itself is also mixed. So you have a double element of randomness there. So it's like, all right, you have 12 decks. We're going to pull 1 from each bin, but each bin has a potential of 12 decks in it as well. So you could get 1 of any 12 from each of 12. You know?
Well, the only problem, you could do that, but I mean,
you could end up getting 12 of the same deck that way, but the chances of getting 2 of the same deck that way are very, very limited in comparison, obviously, to the way they do it now.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I think they just basically put them all together and just, I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but clearly the way they do it is not the best way.
Sad Steve.
It's pretty sad day for sure.
Sad Steve.
Pretty sad day, brother.
But I gotta say, the one good thing about it out there is we got to hang out with all of you tonight and open some amazing decks. For anyone on here, we hope to see all of you tuning in for at least some part of the 24-hour episode this Saturday. But in addition to that, it is going to be very, very fun. But in addition to that, we're still also having a top 3 this Friday. I don't even know what decks are in the top 3 yet. It's going to be some amazing decks, though. I can guarantee you that. I know
what it's going to be. It's going to be DKNG Red,
Blue, and a Thunderbird room.
And Thunderbird room.
But that being said, for anyone watching, if you have not gone to this week's top 3 video, go over there, drop a comment, get your entry in for a free mystery deck. I got one sitting right here, a Deckinaround mystery deck. I can't promise you this isn't an Art of Play deck. It very well could be, because there was a half a brick of Henry and Sally's in here, but a lot of them have gone out. So that being said, make sure to head over to last week's video, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel, hit a comment on it. For every comment on the video, that is 1 entry for 1 person to get a mystery deck. Multiple comments do not get you multiple entries, but for each person who comments on there, you have a chance to win a mystery deck when we do our live this Friday. Make sure to check it out. The other fun thing about that, we are going to be doing 24 hours of giveaways on our 24-hour live as well. Giveaways every hour if you're ready for some free decks, some cool stuff, some great people sponsoring the show, make sure to head on over to it. It starts at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. It's going to be an absolute blast. Keep an eye on our story as well. We're going to be dropping some of the artwork for our designer competition this week. Steve, I think after that, you deserve yourself. Go treat yourself, get yourself some, dessert for dinner or something.
Yeah.
Heal the wounds.
I'm going to go ride my bike. And
there you go, man. Oh my God. Well, thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for your patience with our technical difficulty as well. We really appreciate it. For everyone out there who enjoyed this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that little bell because it's always good to get the notifications, and we will see you all Friday.
Peace out, y'all.